What's up everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video I'll show you how to connect a Google domain to Shopify store. So let's get right to it. First of all, you need to know that Google Domains is now Squarespace since Squarespace acquired Google Domains. So if for example you open a new tab and you type in Google Domains, or let's enter like the URL for Google Domains, so domains.google.com, so that's the website for Google Domains. You'll see here that it's updated and now Google no longer offer domain names and it's now Squarespace. So here you can go ahead and get a new domain from Squarespace. However, I already got one and I'll show you in this video how to connect it to your Shopify store. So let's close this tab. Now here, as you can see, I'm on my Shopify store homepage. I've set up like a test store just to show you how to do this. And what you want to do is to go to your Squarespace account, and here I'm on my Squarespace dashboard. And as you can see, I purchased this domain name from Squarespace. That's howtosimple.net. Now, to connect this custom domain name that you bought to your Shopify store, you'll need to go in your Shopify account or on your Shopify dashboard or homepage. You need to go to settings here in the bottom left. And from within the settings page here, or the settings panel, from the menu on the left, you'll need to go to domains. So I'll click here on domains. And here, as you can see, I've connected like a couple of domains from other providers. So like howtosimple.site or howtosimple.tech. So these are two domain names that I did connect or was trying to connect from other providers. However, for now, I'll focus on connecting this one from Squarespace. So for now, what you want to do is to click on connect existing domain, since this is a domain that I already purchased. You have the option to buy a new domain from within this page if you click on buy new domain, or transfer your already bought domain. So for now, I'll just need to click on connect existing domain here. And here, let's type in the domain that you purchased. So in my case, howtosimple.net. So I'll just simply copy it and then paste it right here. Click on next. And here it asks you to verify the connection since I haven't connected it yet. So if you click on follow settings instructions here, you'll be redirected to a page from the Shopify Help Center that shows you in details how to connect your third-party custom domain to Shopify. So here you can go ahead and read all the articles to gain more knowledge. However, for this video, I'll just close it. Now you want to click here on verify connection. And of course, the connection is not verified because we haven't added the DNS records yet. So here you need to add two records. So a CNAME record and an A record to your Squarespace domain dashboard. So here I'll click on domains in my Squarespace dashboard. And here I have this primary domain howtosimple.net. If I open the domain page, here at the top I have the option to edit DNS. So here is where I can add and edit DNS records. So I'll click here on edit DNS. And here you have the DNS records that are already added, and you want to add here a record. So we'll add two records, a CNAME record and an A record. Let's first add the CNAME record. So for each record, you have a name and a value, a required value. So for this CNAME record, the name is www. So let's copy it, go back to Squarespace. Let's add a record here. And the type, it's a CNAME. And now the host or the name is the www. Paste it. And now for the required value, we'll just copy it and then paste it in the data or the alias data. Okay, paste it here and now save it. Okay, and it says here that it conflicts with another CNAME record. So here we have a CNAME record that we need to delete. So we'll click here on the delete button. Okay, you can delete here the defaults. However, you cannot obviously select one to delete it. So we'll just delete all the defaults here and then try saving it to add the DNS records once again. Okay, now the record is added. Now we'll need to add another record, that's an A record this time. Okay, so it's an A record. Now the name is at, so we'll copy the name or just type in the at sign, which is typed in by default. Okay, at. And now the value, or in this case the IP address. So for different providers, for different domain name providers, the like values might differ in name. So here it says data, it might say IP address or value or whatever. Here it might say name or host, for example. So here we'll paste the value in the IP address and now click save. And just like that, we added the two DNS records. Now you need to make sure that the two records here match the name and the values for the ones provided from Shopify in order to complete the link. And once you do make sure that these names are correct, just go ahead and go to your Shopify page once again and then click on verify connection. And now the connection is verified because we added the records and we connected the Shopify store to our domain name that we bought from Squarespace. And here, as you can see, howtosimple.net, it says SSL pending because it's pending like verification. It might take up to a couple of hours or maybe one day to verify the connection and finally connect your domain name to your Shopify store. So if we click on it right here, we can see that it says SSL pending. We have the option to delete the domain or change the domain type. So what that means is that if we go back here, as you can see, I have a primary domain name for the online store. That's howtosimple.site. And no matter how many other domain names that I added, each one will redirect to this primary domain. So if, for example, I purchased like howtosimple.net and I connected it to my Shopify store, if I type in the address bar howtosimple.net, it'll redirect me to this primary one, howtosimple.site. And it's the same case with howtosimple.tech, howtosimple any other domain that I added, it will redirect to your main domain. So that's pretty useful if you have if you want to purchase like many domain names for your business name and let them all redirect to one domain. If you want to make this one to howtosimple.net or any other domain your primary domain, just simply click on it and then click on change domain type here and then select primary domain. So in this case, once you select it and change domain type, this howtosimple.net domain will be your primary one, and all your other domain names that you connect to your Shopify store will redirect to this one right here. And to show you that, if you go to and open a new tab and type in howtosimple.net, as you can see, it redirects to howtosimple.site, which is the primary here domain. And it also means that the connection is now successful and your howtosimple.net or the domain name that you bought on Squarespace is now successfully connected to your Shopify store. So that's basically it. That's how you can connect a domain name that you purchased from Squarespace or previously Google Domains to your Shopify store.